I will continue with circulating T follicular helper lymphocytes. We asked what is we saw that there is a problem in the interaction of B and T lymphocytes. So we asked who are maybe the cells that are implicated there. So here I will present to you some preliminary results regarding our study focused on the role of circulating follicular T helper cells in lupus nephritis this time. So, T follicular helper cells is a distinct specialized T helper cell subtype characterized by the expression of certain surface markers, namely CXCR5, ICONS, and BT1. Their role is mainly to support germinal cell B cell responses, where is the interaction of T and B cells. T follicular helper cells could play an important role in autoimmunity, as autoimmune diseases are caused by a breakdown of immune tolerance and proliferation of cell-reactive B cells with generation of high-affinity autoantibodies participate to the pathology of these disorders. Unfortunately, studies regarding contribution of T follicular helper cells in autoimmune diseases have been initially limited to animal models, essentially because of difficulties in investigating the T follicular helper cells from human secondary lymphoid organs. Follicular helper T cells classically reside, as I mentioned, in secondary lymphoid organs. However, T cells with similar markers can be detected in the lymph and blood, considered as a circulating memory compartment, and can be recalled to participate in the memory phase of humoral responses. These cells have been found in increasing numbers in autoimmunity and correlated with the frequency of circulating plasma cells. It is important, though, to point the lack of knowledge regarding their exact biology and the origin and function of their various subpopulations. Especially regarding SLE, several recent studies have demonstrated a significant increase in frequency of the circulating T follicular-like cells and positive association with its disease activity. We have no definite data about their subpopulations. So, aim of this study is to describe the population of circulating T follicular helper cells in patients with lupus nephritis and associate them with disease activity. It is again a cross-sectional study with the same inclusion and exclusion criteria as the other study. And by flow cytometry, samples proceeded for the evaluation of percentage and total number of circulating T follicular helper CD4 cells and subtypes as they were defined by the expression or not of the above-mentioned surface molecules, the CXCR5, CXCR3, and CCR6. And here are the characteristics of our patients. We have data and results from 14 lupus nephritis patients and 8 healthy controls. These are preliminary results. The time since lupus nephritis diagnosis was 12 months, ranging from 1 to 140, and the SLEDAI score was 6, ranging from 4 to 21. So they were patients with low and high SLEDAI score here. And here we present the preliminary results showing a trend towards upregulation of circulating T follicular helper 1, 2, and ICOS positive cells, and decreasing tension of circulating T follicular helper cell 17. Our so far data didn't demonstrate an obvious difference regarding the percentage or total number of the whole T follicular helper cohort. A further subgrouping of our lupus nephritis patients according to SLEDAI score showed that high SLEDAI score above 6 was associated with tension to increase circulating T follicular helper cells and to all other understudy subsets. While we did not notice the same trend when we grouped the patients based on proteinuria levels. So, circulating T follicular helper cells were similar in lupus nephritis compared to healthy donors in our study so far. As an obvious shift towards T follicular helper 1 and 2 against 17 was noticed in lupus nephritis patients compared to healthy controls. Increased SLEDAI score was followed by an increase to all circulating T follicular helper compartments, and proteinuria levels were associated with increased T follicular helper 1, but reduced of the 17th and ICOS positive cells. There are many questions to be answered. Which are the involved pathogenic mechanisms? Are these cells a possible diagnostic or therapeutic target for lupus nephritis? Thank you very much.